Hey everybody, this is Ryan Hickey. What a way to end Wild Card Weekend as the Cleveland Browns go into Pittsburgh and stomp out the Steelers 48-37. Incredible win by Cleveland. You guys enjoy it. But I want to use this segment to kind of focus on the Steelers and their future perspective. Because for a team that started 11-0, right, there was questions that maybe they can give the 1972 Dolphins a run for their money and join the undefeated club. They instead finished the season down the stretch 1-5 and now are out after the wild card round. So I'm curious your thoughts. Comment below. Is it time for the Steelers to start looking at the future? Is it time for them almost to go into a rebuild mode instead of trying to run this back in 2021? Comment below. Love to hear your thoughts. My answer to that question is yes. And the good news is the blueprint for what the Steelers need to do, to me, has already been done. Just go back to last year and what the Green Bay Packers did at their quarterback position in the draft, right? Remember going back to the draft 2020, Packers coming off a 13-3 year in which they went to the NFC title game, they decided to draft a quarterback and trade up to draft a quarterback, Jordan Love, in the first round, despite Aaron Rodgers still being on the roster and still going nowhere fast. Still decided to have one eye towards the future while also trying to win in the present. To me, that is what the Steelers have to do. That is the blueprint. Their number one offseason priority this year has to be addressing the quarterback position going forward. Whether it's trading for a young quarterback that's currently in the NFL, right? I think there's going to be a lot of young quarterbacks out there for the taking if they have interest in Sam Darnold or Mitchell Trubisky or maybe Jimmy G if he gets moved. Who knows? There's going to be some options out there for the Steelers if they so please. Or if not, draft a quarterback. Something has to be done to address the future of the quarterback position. There's going to be plenty of options to do so. Because even if Big Ben does come back, right? And even post-game on Sunday night, he said he hopes the Steelers want him back next year. He still has 1 year left in his contract. Even if Big Ben returns next year and is the Steelers starting quarterback in 2021, they still need to address that position going forward. They still have to make some sort of move to where they have a backup plan in case Big Ben gets hurt, in case he's ineffective, or in case another season ends like it just did on Sunday night. When looking back on the 2020 season, what led to the Steelers' downfall? Well, it could be summed up as easily as their predictability in offense, right? Big Ben, as we know, struggled to consistently push the ball down the field. They didn't have a running game to keep defenses off balance, and the receivers, there's really no deep threat, no blazing, taking over a game type receiver that defenses had to worry about and they couldn't really stop. When you look at the offensive rankings of where the Steelers were, it really wasn't that good. They were 25th in yards per game. They were dead last in running the ball. And the last 5 starts Big Ben made in the regular season, the offense averaged just 19.2 points per game. So if the Steelers try to run it back in 2021 with the same crew or close to it, without a backup plan, without a safety net, especially at the quarterback position, they are going to be in big trouble moving forward. Look, I recognize trying to move on from an all-time great, right? Having a franchise that has a ton of all-time greats. When Big Ben is one of the best players in franchise history, I get trying to move on from him is not easy. But I'll say this, Steelers fans, the quicker you move on from Big Ben, the quicker you try to get a quarterback in here that could push the ball down the field, that could bring some dynamic play to this offense that was stale and stagnant, especially the last quarter of the season, that will be a huge boost going forward and will again make the Steelers Super Bowl threats after the few years in which they were not. So again, Steelers fans, comment below. Is it time for them to look towards the future? Is it time for them to either draft a quarterback or acquire a quarterback? And honestly, do you even want Big Ben back in 2021? Comment below.